It's 3 hours and 12 minutes long.
Okay, they better give me $15 for it.
The way you just... Okay.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Real Movie Lovers. My name is Fahad, and this is Lisa. We're real movie lovers, and we hope you are too.
Yes, and we like enjoying real conversations
About movies that are fake. The movies are fake. But some of them are documentaries, so some of them are real.
Some of them.
But we mean real as in the R-E-E-L.
Play on words. You get it.
Yes.
And tech and current events.
Yes.
So, let's, subscribe. How about that?
Yeah, like and subscribe. Get your mom to subscribe. Get your dad to subscribe. Just grab their phone real quick and subscribe to our channel with their phone. That's one extra subscriber that you help us out with.
Boom. Easy.
Yeah. And
Easy
like
peasy.
the video. And leave a comment.
Which we will respond to.
We'll respond to these comments.
Yeah, we do.
All right.
Yeah.
We love responding to comments.
Tell us what you love, what you hate, what you like, blah, blah, blah. We're with it.
You know, it's a digital world.
We're with it.
Let's just send out a little text.
Mm-hmm.
We respond to the text. You
That's
respond
correct.
to the text. It's about talking with the community of people that likes movies and tech and TV shows and any kind of entertainment there is, really.
Yeah. Sounds about right. So, that in mind, it is just us tonight, guys.
What up?
This is the last show for 2022.
2022, adios.
Bye.
We'll see you next year in 2023.
Yes, I would rather leave a lot of things about 2022 in 2022. So, I feel like we're all on the same page here.
Yeah, 2022 can stay wherever it wants to stay in the past.
In the past?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, let's dive right in, guys. Dive right in. Fahad?
What up? How's it going?
What have you been up to?
Just chilling. I've been hanging out, taking care of my dad. He's doing better now. We're going to bring him home. And he's feeling good and everyone's happy. He's doing a little better. Besides that, I did watch that Netflix movie Bullet Train.
Oh, so did I.
That was really, really good.
Yes, it was.
I enjoyed that. It was like action. They had a lot of stuff like that made me feel like it was a Quentin Tarantino movie at times.
You know what? I could see that for sure. And the back and forth between the two brothers.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
That made me feel kind of like it was like a Snatch or Lock, Stock, and Smoking Barrels.
Lock, Stock, Smoking Barrels?
Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
Never seen.
Oh, okay. It's like, I think it's there. Like, did you see the first one I said?
Snatch?
Yeah, Snatch.
I've heard of Snatch. I've seen snippets of Snatch. I haven't watched all of Snatch.
It's like they're in England or the whole island, I guess, United Kingdom, and all of them, they're all fighting over, they're gangsters and...
Ah, okay.
Yes. Brad Pitt is in Snatch.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta check it out. Like, okay, so I've heard of Snatch. I knew there was like a UK thing, the area, but I just, one of those things. Just time passes and you just don't get around to it.
He was either in Snatch or Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Like, he's a boxer in one of the movies. He's just like an offshoot character.
Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. That's the whole title?
Yeah.
You guys have seen it?
Yeah, leave a comment. Let us know.
Should I see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Give it a watch.
Fahad says yes.
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 Highly recommend.
Highly recommend. Okay. What else? Anything else?
But yeah, Bullet Train was good. Like, definitely, I don't know if we had a chance to talk about Nope. Did we talk about Nope?
I can't remember if we talked about Nope.
100% you gotta go see Nope. Like, everyone gotta go see Nope. Like it's a new Jordan Peele movie. It was fantastic.
Where'd you watch it at?
I saw it in the theater.
So did I.
Nice. Excellent.
See?
Excellent. Recommend seeing like a scary movie or action flick definitely in the theater. That's like a good...
Mm-hmm. I think it's got a good balance of that mystery, that intrigue, that horror, that drama. So people who don't like overly scary movies, I feel like they could handle Nope for the most part. So what's funny is, and this is a little bit of a spoiler, the one part that, like, not one part, one of the parts that got me was when he was in the stable.
Yes.
And the little alien stood up, and I was like, whoa. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, oh, this is what it looks like? This is what we're seeing? Mm-hmm. I was like, and then I was like, oh my gosh, it's so early in the movie and we're seeing the alien. And that was not the case. Yeah. And then the second one dropped down next to him and he punched it. Turned out it was a prank. It was children. But yes, then we saw the real thing later on. So that was fun. So definitely go see Nope.
Yeah.
It's good.
100%.
It is good.
And then I did see this other movie called The Fall.
I think we did talk about that.
Oh, okay.
We definitely talked about that one.
Should definitely check that out. That was good. Recently, though, I watched Donnie Brasco with Aurora.
Donnie Brasco, which is different than Donnie Darko. Right?
Yes, different than Donnie Darko.
Okay.
Donnie Brasco is like an undercover police officer, and he gets embedded in the mob to like take down the mafia, and
whole mafia,
the whole entire mafia.
All right,
gets taken out. It's kind of like Goodfellas, but with a little less violence, I guess.
Oh,
yeah.
It's all the fun parts.
Yeah.
Joking.
No. Highly recommend. Definitely check out Donnie Brasco. I think
Who
it was
stars in it?
It's the guy who just had his bed crapped in by that actress. And it was made very public.
Okay.
I forget his name.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Bradley DiCaprio.
Ooh, okay, that's.
I forget his name. I am forgetting his name.
Oh, for real? I thought I thought you being like.
No, I was making a joke, but I definitely forgot his name.
Okay, Johnny Depp.
Yes. That's his name.
I literally thought you being like a little jokey, facetious type of thing. I did not know that.
Oh, no, sorry. No, I did what? I was making a joke of putting two actors' names. Bradley DiCaprio.
Bradley DiCaprio.
It's a mashup of any Brad actor and then one.
Oh,
and then
my
one
God.
DiCaprio.
You know what? Now that you mention it, that's the thing. We got a couple Brads.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of Chris's.
Yeah.
Who else do we have? I think we got some Toms.
Yeah.
We got some Toms.
There's only one Leonardo.
Oh, there's only one.
That is that famous.
Mm-hmm. Although there is a Michelangelo, he's just not as famous. Don't worry about it, guys. If you know, you know, and if you want to know, sign up to the Patreon. Anyway, let's see. In addition to Bullet Train, I watched the series Wednesday.
Yeah?
Dude, I got to tell you, really good.
Nice.
I did not... listen, guys, just hear me out, all right? I'm coming from the 1991, I think it was 92, Addams Family and Addams Family Values, you know, where my boy Raul was like Gomez and Angela Houston was Morticia and, you know, Christina Ricci, all of them. So you already know I'm fighting nostalgia. Because that is who I see. But the way they did this one, they did it really good. Mm-hmm. They casted, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Actress's name. I forget it now, but I'll put it here. Anyway, she's Wednesday. She gets in trouble at school. She gets shipped away to a school for lack of a better word, what they refer to like weirdos and freaks, but they've kind of opened up the fantasy of the world more. So it's not just odd characters there. We're talking, there's like a werewolf, there's sirens, what's the other ones? Vampires. But like, it's not really about them and their powers. It's definitely about Wednesday and everything, and it's like a whole mystery of like who's hunting down and killing people, and it's honestly it's really well done. Like I'm nice. I'm being for real. Like it's really good. The story, the intrigue, even like Jasmine, like both twins have seen it. They watched it with like they went ahead and watched it, and they told me how good it was. And Jasmine has watched the whole series 3 times.
How many
episodes?
Yeah.
I think it's 8.
Wow.
Yeah. So
nice.
Other than like a couple of like scenes, it's not like gory. There's only just a couple of scenes where it's like, because it's a creature, but it's not. It's not crazy gory. And even though it's like this school and teenagers and everything, it is pretty cool. Like I would recommend checking out. If you don't like the first episode, then it's probably not for you. But I find it difficult for you not to like it. I do have to say that one of my critiques would be how they portrayed Pugsley in this, the brother.
Okay.
Because from what again, going off Adam's Family, Pugsley, like, definitely Wednesday was the more smart, like planning. Like she was definitely the brains of the operation. But Pugsley was always like, it is what it is. Like I'm rolling with the punches. This one, they had him being more of like, jeez, don't come for me when I use this word, guys. Okay. They had him more softer, more sensitive, like to the point where like she's like defending him against bullies, and
he should be able to like totally defend himself. He was taking people out, and
he was taking people out. Like even if the bullies like got him, he'd be like, oh, okay, and he'd come back.
Yeah.
In this one, it's really all about Wednesday and her being able to. Yeah. So it did. They kind of like they dimmed him his light more, made him weaker. And that's my only really like critique.
Okay.
But he's only in it for like a couple scenes, like because it's really about her being away at this school. But yeah, so that's my one critique. So
all right, it's all good. Did you watch any Rick and Morty? Any of the new season?
No.
Oh man, highly recommend the new season.
You keep you know who probably watches it? Who I need to check in with? Brianna. She loves that show.
Check in with Brianna, watch an episode with her or two. It's you gotta like give it a minute, I guess, or whatever they call it, like see who the characters are, and then if you identify with any of the characters, then you're like, all right, then you're in the show, like.
So okay, so I've seen maybe a couple episodes, and there are things that I liked about the couple episodes that I saw, but there was more that I disliked than liked. So I was like, oh, I guess I'm not really the audience for this. So I didn't try to give it another chance, to be fair. And again, I'm going off just the 2 episodes that I saw.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I don't know if it's my thing. Yeah. Like, it might not be my thing.
Okay.
But who knows? Maybe I'll give it another chance.
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
It's all good.
I did watch The Menu, though, recently.
The which one?
The Menu. That one had Nick Holt in it and Anala Taylor. Oh, jeez. I can never remember her saying.
Definitely saw the poster for it, but I didn't even.
It was a very interesting
watch
movie.
A trailer. Okay.
Like my sister and I, we saw it Sunday. No, today's Sunday. We saw it yesterday. We saw it yesterday, and it was a mind trip. Like, it was cool. Like, did you ever watch the movie The Invitation?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was crazy. So it was like there was like this consistent underlining tension, and it was like this culture and cult type of thing around food.
Yeah.
And I thought it was going one way, but ended up going another way. But it was one of those things we stepped away and we were still thinking about certain things. Like, it was interesting.
Yeah.
It was interesting. Like, the obsession with the food and perfection of the food and how it can drive people over the edge.
Yeah. In the movie.
The
menu. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's watch a little trailer. Mm-hmm. Let's check it. Let's give it a check-see. Mm-hmm. Well, you've seen it, but I shall watch it. I will give it a watch.
Everyone? Yeah, easily. 12 customers total.
How do they turn a profit?
$12.50 a head, that's how.
What, are we eating a Rolex?
It's one of his classics. You have to try the mouthfeel of the mignonette.
Please don't say mouthful.
Tonight will be madness.
Welcome. We'll endeavor to make your evening as pleasant as possible.
Welcome to Hawthorne.
Here we are family. We harvest, we ferment, we gel.
Hey, Jen.
We gel.
He's not just a chef, he's a storyteller. The game is trying to guess what the overarching theme of the entire meal is going to be. You won't know till the end. Who are you?
I am Margot. Why do you care?
I have to know if you're with us or with them. This menu,
The pictures, they're Lavar's.
this guest list. I didn't get this. It's not good. This entire evening. Jesus Christ.
It's just theater, it's stagecraft.
We're leaving. Now. Has been painstakingly planned. This is real, isn't it?
What the hell is going on?
We now offer you the 45-second head start. Okay, 45 seconds starts now.
This is what you're paying for.
Get out of my way.
Oh, it's like the most dangerous game.
It's okay. We're gonna die tonight.
Okay. I left at that part for a specific reason.
You told him it was my birthday? Seemed funny about 3 hours ago.
Alright, cool. I'll give it a shot. Is that Netflix?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
We went to the theater to see it,
Word.
but it's been in the theater since November, so it's gonna make its way.
Nice. I might have seen, because I saw the poster for it, so it might have been on like Amazon or something like that already.
Oh, it might be there now. You're right.
Noise. I will check that out. Looks pretty cool. Alliance.
Yes, me and my sister, we were still talking about it after, like, we're like, wow, just.
All right. Excellent. Sheer excellence. Alrighty. So, and besides that, I watched an episode of Chef's Table, though. This Jean Quinn, she's a Korean monk, and she only cooks plants.
Oh.
Doesn't use any garlic, onions, or leeks. Only
Why not garlic or onion or leeks?
steals your power.
Wait, what?
Steals your power. You
This is
don't
the first that I'm hearing of this.
you don't jive. She only uses the salt
Okay.
and the pepper.
Okay.
And there's like she said, there's like a whole bunch of other flavors as well. There's no garlic, no onions, salt and pepper. I'm down with salt and pepper.
So, the Caribbean in me is
Yeah.
not able to let that go.
I
but
know. Indian food is just garlic and ginger and onions is the base, and then pepper, and then salt, of course. But it's all about the soy sauce and the fermentation and the salt and the pepper and
just like with what we just the trailer.
Oh,
like
word.
The food tells a story.
Food tells a story.
It's more than just
Exactly.
At one point, he says, "I have one request tonight."
Yeah.
He says, "Do not eat." He said, "Taste."
All right.
Savor.
All right.
Just
smell the roses. Stop and smell the roses.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, don't you don't
we
eat
have to
so
Homer
fast.
Simpson. We have to Homer Simpson it.
Yeah, sometimes food is an afterthought. It's just there to fuel us through, and then we have to get to the next task of being human, when in reality, eating was our first task. And now we do all this other stuff
In between the eating.
just to be able to eat.
Be able to eat. True. True.
Yes.
Okay. So, all right. So
Yeah, eating used to be our first job. That was like...
You said Korean monk?
Yeah, she's a Korean monk.
A Korean monk.
She moved into a monastery when she was 17 years old.
Okay.
She's like 55, 60 years old or something like that. And like,
Wait. She's been in the monastery since she was 17?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that explains the no garlic thing, doesn't it? I don't know. I was just saying that. I don't know.
No, she doesn't like it. It like she says it's
it
good.
robs it.
It like robs your spirit.
It overpowers.
And like overpowers your spirit. And
I was getting the taste, but okay, spirit, got it.
yeah. And she makes all this different food, no animal products, and like her dad went up there and was like, "How do you eat? There's no meat." Da, da, da. And she made him these like mushrooms, like in soy sauce, and like fried him a little, and he ate them. And she was like, "Go eat, go in the forest and eat these, and like just listen to the forest." And and he came back and he said, "You know what?
he heard the
With
forest.
food like this, who needs meat?" And it's kind of sad, but he like left, and then a week later he passed away.
Oh no!
It's like, but she was happy because he was happy that she did find her calling.
And at least he got to experience before his demise. Like, that was. I think that was the beautiful thing about it, though. So that was good. Okay.
So it was very, very.
How many episodes?
There was just the one episode I watched because everything else is like meat.
Oh.
So there's just one
Chef's
episode.
Table.
Chef's Table.
Oh, one episode.
One episode.
One chef. Like
Yes.
it's a different chef per
Yes.
episode.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I think it's past me. I'm quick.
Yeah. And then, oh man, we watched like Ryan. We watched this like baking show.
Is it cake?
Not Is It Cake?
Okay.
Definitely watched that one.
That was fun.
Man. Yeah, that was
fun.
definitely a lot of fun. There was like a cookie cake-off, like a cookie bake-off thing. We had to like build sculptures out of like cake and stuff. And
I should have sent you this video.
uh
Someone did a full size
yeah.
Grinch cake
Oh, sick.
with the Grinch like leaned over holding the thing.
Yeah.
Like they show how they did it from start to finish. It was what?
That's pretty cool.
It's so cool. Like people do this amazing thing, and now like I think they've got like the cartoon cake concept that's going around now, where they're trying to make the cakes with like the pastel colors and have the little black lines to give it that.
Yes, that little pop, that cartoon pop.
Which somebody had mentioned they remind them of like the Rugrats. I'm like, oh yes, it does.
Nice.
It has that Rugrats feel to it, the way the lines like Nickelodeon back in the day, like for real.
Right.
So I know that you're not about superheroes,
Yeah.
not
like,
your thing, but you do hear what's going on.
Yeah.
So DC, for those of you who have definitely know this now,
Yeah.
Henry Cavill's out as Superman.
Nice.
But boom.
Aw.
So the crazy thing is, it was just confirmed like a month ago that he was definitely going to be coming back as Superman. They even filmed cameos. He had a cameo at the end of Black Adam that I heard about because I haven't watched Black Adam. We'll get into that later. And then in The Flash, there was a Superman cameo and a Wonder Woman cameo, and both of those have been cut. Because Wonder Woman 3 isn't happening anymore either.
Damn.
Yeah. What's her name?
Gal Gadot.
No, not Wonder Woman, but Patty, the director. Patty Jenkins. There it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's the one who directed the first 2 Wonder Womans. And what happened was, I don't know if you heard, but she basically submitted her treatment, but she didn't want to take no notes. They were like, she was like, no, I don't want to hear no notes. I don't want to change anything. She don't want to hear no notes. Again, this is what the ether is saying. Now, if I'm being real, the first Wonder Woman, enjoyable. It was a good time. The second one, I like the 80s theme. So what I'm saying is maybe taking notes would have been helpful to part 3, but maybe there's more than surface level here. So, but now it looks like they're revamping their whole universe basically. James Gunn and what's the other guy who came in? The 2 of them. Because Warner Brothers was like, oh yeah, Cavill, you can announce to the world that you're Superman again, which he did. He posted as they told him to. And then James Gunn came in, and he has his own Superman movie that he's writing, that he's helming. And in his vision, we're going younger.
Okay.
Early days of Superman. And I don't mean like Smallville early days. Like, I think early days of him working at the Daily Planet.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Interesting.
Cavill doesn't fit that image. Agree to disagree.
He's like 40 years old. Isn't he like 40 years old?
What are you trying to say?
He's old.
You think 40 is old?
Maybe he looks 40.
When you want to keep digging that
You
hole?
don't look 40. Like he's like this, like
My birthday is coming up.
word. You look
I'm
like
gonna be
you're
a certain
30. You
age.
look like you're 30.
Thankfully, the rumors are true. It don't crack.
No. And brown don't frown.
Like that.
Thank you.
Okay, so I know it doesn't really affect you too much, but how do you feel about that?
About Henry Cavill.
I mean, I know that like we talked about like who Superman is to you, Christopher Reeves.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yes.
Now, this new wave that's coming in, new story, new actor. Do you feel like there could be some hope of you wanting to be interested in checking it out? Maybe. Like, are you going to at least give it a chance?
Yeah,
like,
'cause I've
give the
seen-
trailer a chance.
Yeah, I've seen the Henry Cavill Supermans, and they were good. You know, like it's just like
Whoa. They is plural.
or the one Superman,
Thank
and then
you.
he was in the Superman Batman.
You. So Man of Steel was
Yes,
good. Correct.
yes.
Man of Steel was good.
Like I want CGI Christopher Reeves
Oh.
put back in.
Oh.
But let's get a hologram. We can put a hologram
I mean,
in Tupac.
we did talk about this on a previous episode about them bringing back some deceased actors through technology.
Like they just own the rights to their likeness. That's freaking artificial intelligence. Deepfake movie with Christopher Reeve. At the Daily News.
That's just too close to Skynet for me to be comfortable with that.
We're already there.
Oh, we're 100% there.
I watched this guy use AI to write a YouTube video.
Sorry, what?
He used artificial intelligence to write a YouTube video for him. And it invented the invention. He does that in Unnecessary Inventions. I don't know if you've ever seen that guy.
No.
He makes these inventions that are like unnecessary.
Okay.
You get like a cap to your salsa. So you pour the salsa in and then just screw the bowl back onto the cap, and when you're done eating it, you just pull a trap door and all the old salsa goes into the bowl.
What?
It's kind of gross, but it's totally unnecessary.
That does sound gross and unnecessary.
It's totally unnecessary, and he made it. And he's like, and you can now save all that salsa, and you're like, nah. But he made it, and dude, the guy he gets views. He gets the views.
All right.
I give him props.
Okay. He's getting it done.
That's definitely one of the things I watch a lot is a lot of YouTube like creator people who do like they make stuff, you know, not Mr. Beast, but like that guy, the Unnecessary Inventions guy. Mm-hmm. Like hold on, I'll show you.
Yeah, send me that. I mean, show me cuz my kids are big into Mr. Beast.
With the shorts, the videos. Oh yeah, I did watch like a million music videos just recently.
Oh yeah.
We were just
from
watching.
What era?
From like the now era, like 21 Savage, Yeet,
okay.
You know, Kendrick Lamar, you know, Drake, Future, Lil Uzi Vert, you know, DJ Khaled, more Yeet. Khaled. And then A$AP Rocky. But like, oh man, I watched today this documentary about the Hemingway days down in Key West.
Do tell.
So Ernest Hemingway, the writer, they have like a small little gathering at a bar down in Key West, and these guys that look like Ernest Hemingway all gather and try to become an honorary member of the club. And if you get that year, if you're chosen to be the best lookalike, you get to become a Papa Hemingway. The Papa is like terms that you're like you pass as Hemingway, and they do all this like random stuff on stage to like pretend to be Hemingway, and like it's good. I definitely recommend that. That's on Channel 5 News with Andrew Callahan.
That's very specific.
100%. That's a YouTube channel. Channel 5 News with Andrew Callahan.
I think you've shown me this channel before.
Yes. Watch all of his videos. Definitely go down the rabbit hole. A lot of crazy stuff. He goes to like Trump rallies and like all sorts of, you know, and like far right rallies. And
is he the one that went to the NASCAR?
Yes, he went to the NASCAR. He went to a NASCAR thing. He went to like riots and stuff. Like he does some really crazy reporting. He took a lot of mushrooms when he was like 13 years old.
Oh, gosh.
And then he cannot stop tripping now. So he's like constantly hallucinating, apparently. But he got like a journalist degree.
Wait, what?
So he took a lot of mushrooms.
I heard what you said.
Yeah.
My brain heard it.
Yeah.
I heard it.
Yeah.
Sorry. But
that's what he said in his documentary on Vice.
How can you forever be tripping on something when your body literally is designed to usher in and usher out whatever you put in it?
I don't know. Because like the mushrooms, they also attach to a serotonin receptor that like controls the sight and like I guess hallucinogens and stuff. And maybe it like made it like overact and it permanently pushes out hallucinations, I guess, on them or whatever. Like,
okay. I'm definitely no expert on this, so I just didn't realize.
Seems like a chill dude.
Possible.
Oh yeah, I don't know how that's possible either. Maybe.
Okay.
Something happened that.
All right. You know what? What's his name? Andrew.
Andrew Callahan. Channel 5 News.
If that's what you say is happening.
Yeah.
Then that's what's happening.
He had another channel called All Gas No Breaks. You should definitely watch all those episodes too.
All gas, no brakes.
Yes. Yes.
That is a nice
That
title.
is a nice
actually.
title. Yeah. And then I've been watching all these other podcast / documentaries about this guy that was like a cocaine trafficker from like California or something like that.
Oh.
His name is Johnny Mitchell. Now he's a comedian. He went to jail. He sold a bunch of cocaine. Went to jail. Now he's a comedian.
What does he look like?
This looks like a
okay.
regular old dude. And then a bunch of food. And then these I end up watching TikToks, but not on TikTok. I watch them on YouTube.
Which makes it
like a normal person.
No.
No.
I've seen TikTok compilations on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watch those.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then a lot of body cam videos. Like the police body cam videos and like
Oh.
I
remember that one you made watched that one time. That was crazy.
Oh man, they're all crazy.
Of course.
And
yes.
then a lot of like true crime documentaries. I found this channel called Explore With Us on and they do full interrogations of like the actual interrogation video of like of a person that did like horrible things
All
and
right.
stuff like
And
that. And like
hold on.
you get to hear exactly how the cops talk to them, and then an analysis
Okay.
of all the way
So,
the cop.
I guess the
It's just crazy.
format and the way it's delivered
Yeah.
depends on whether or not you watch something like that. I do remember recommending some other things that you were like, I don't really, it's too much.
Yeah,
I'm
because
okay.
like the one on Dahmer or whatever.
Oh, I only watched like 2 episodes.
Yeah, it's too much like glorification, and I've seen his interrogations and stuff like that. I'm sure are parts of it on TV and other documentaries, and like it's just how many documentaries can we do about, like, so I want to learn about a lot of them because like it's so fascinating to see the police use their interrogation tactics to catch these people in like just the way that and like I like movies because they tell a story and stuff like that, but these interrogation videos, the body camera videos, those types of things, like it's like the realest emotion that's caught on camera is someone running from the police or trying to lie to the police or all this kind of stuff, and there's like real life or death stakes, and there's and it's just a lot of I guess I get my dopamine hit from watching that kind of like high stakes reality, because there's like scripted reality TV, these houses, a real world, all this kind of stuff, road rules and blah blah, and like
all reality TV is pretty much scripted.
is very much is exactly.
But you're right,
exactly.
like true crime dramas, those like.
Yeah. Well, not the dramas, but the interrogations.
The interrogations.
And the way that this channel break downs the interrogations and stuff like that, and like talks about like body language and how the officers use different types of tactics to interrogate the witness and stuff, or the the criminals and stuff, or suspects and whatnot, and like, and because I was interested in becoming a police officer or a detective when I was younger.
How younger?
Like I took one criminal defense class, or criminal justice class in college.
Oh.
Or after high school, and then I just was like, no, not gonna be a police officer. But I was very interested in justice, in fairness and like making sure having a good moral compass. And helping people mainly was the thing, because I just didn't want people taken advantage of and like that type of stuff.
That's good. That's good.
It's hopefully what all police officers want to become police officers for. Because I see a lot of videos, all right, where the cops
Should I tell
are
him?
jerks.
Should I tell him?
Yeah, let me know.
I'd like that to be the reason that
Yeah.
police officers go into that work. I don't believe that's the majority.
I see the videos where the cops go fucking ape
what I have
shit,
found
and just
with certain jobs, and this isn't like me dogging police officers, just certain jobs where there are positions of power attract certain people who tended to be powerless in their younger years.
Yeah.
So they've got an axe to grind.
Yeah.
So they get into a position of power and they abuse it. So definitely not saying all police officers. I definitely believe there are people who go into the profession wanting to do good, wanting to, but ideally, not ideally, but honestly, the profession itself is hard. Just on normal people, it's hard. You're dealing with some of the most challenging human beings and human nature, and that can affect you and how you look at society.
Yep.
Just off rip, coming in pure.
Yeah.
But then you have people who come in with previous baggage, previous vendettas, previous complexes. And then you throw all of these people together under some of the more stressful things that you can encounter in a job. And it's a recipe for what we have now.
The shenanigans.
The shenanigans. There it is.
They shenaned once, and then we let them shenan again.
Yes. You know who wanted to be a police officer, who still kind of wants to be a police officer? Dupree.
Oh.
And a few years ago, he was supposed to go to up north, northern Florida, to get into like the Florida Highway Patrol.
Nice.
But the day before he was supposed to leave, he wanted to go to the gym one more time and really get it in. And he ended up like re-aggravating a back injury.
Oh, man.
And he was bedbound for like a week because this injury occurred when I, not to give too much information, but like when I was pregnant with the twins, and he was working as a roofer. The conditions that they had were not up to code.
Yeah. And
because of some shenanigans and how carelessness, he ended up falling off the roof.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Thank God it was just 2-story, but it he was down. I mean, it's still bad. But what I'm saying is it wasn't a 16-story roof. Have you guys seen window washers?
Yeah.
No, I could never. I would die. But yeah, so that was years and years ago.
Christ.
But what ended up happening was he aggravated that specific injury. So he was his back was out. He couldn't even go.
Damn.
So he missed his window, and then went other areas. So a part of him I know wishes he still had went for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he was using the highway patrol as a door to get to the police force, because you either have to have went to school for it or previously experienced.
Okay. So
because he wasn't going to go to school for it at this point in his life, and he didn't have previous experience, if he went through Florida Highway Patrol, did that for a year, has experience, then he can apply.
Oh, okay.
So that was
nice.
The journey he was trying to do.
Word.
So yeah, boom. All right, let's talk about the biggest movie of the year, I guess. Yeah. Avatar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Before Avatar was just this thing that you would make for your online profile.
Or
And it was like a Hindu thing for like who you are and like
I didn't know that.
Before the like after between the afterlife or something like that. Or
I did not know that.
it's like hold on, let's see. It's like a representation of yourself in a different plane or something. It's a manifestation of a deity or released soul in bodily form on earth, an incarnate divine teacher. So it's like a deity put on earth.
Makes me rethink the last Avatar, the animated series.
Word. And it was the incarnation of a Hindu deity in human form.
Wow.
Bling blang. And it's also an electronic image that represents and is manipulated by a computer user, as in a computer game. That's what we did to it.
Yes, I remember that being a thing.
The Hindus
Avatar.
made it
Actually,
was
I remember,
God incarnate on Earth, and we were like, "No, it's your character in this fucking digital world."
Yeah, because
we minimize that guy. But it's very poetic. But it's very poetic. I like that. Mm-hmm. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
What's funny about that?
Yes.
Is that when Avatar first came out, like the first one was coming out?
Yes.
There were people that I knew, a couple of people, I won't name them, who were mad. They said they're not going to go see it.
Okay.
Because it took the name Avatar from the animated series, The Last Avatar.
Ah.
That was their reasoning for not seeing Avatar. I thought it was funny.
Dang.
I thought that was funny.
I just thought it was too much drama. And I just waited till it came out on like Blu-ray or whatever. I saw it on a TV instead of the.
I can't remember how I saw it. Mm-hmm. I can't remember if it was in a theater or on a television. Mm-hmm. I remember that everyone was tripping out on the 3D.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, you know what? I think it was in a theater, but I was like, I'm not paying an extra $4 for 3D.
For the 3D.
I was like,
not wearing this stuff on my face while I try to eat popcorn.
No. It's a no for me, dog.
This is a no for me, dog. All right, just make the screen the thing. Don't make me have to wear peripheral items just to enjoy. Takes me out of the element.
Yeah, I feel like a 3D is like when I'm like at certain amusement parks for like like it's different, but like whatever.
It's all good.
To each his own.
It's Gucci.
I'm saving my $3 and change. So the crazy thing about Avatar 2 is that James Cameron, is quoted as saying that the film will need to be the third or fourth highest grossing film in history just to break even.
Damn. How much did he spend on this thing?
Which means a gross of $2 billion.
I guess. It's just like, could he just give, like, all right, so.
Here we go.
Let's go $2 billion. All right.
Fun math.
Billion. We need one more. There we go.
There it is. Mm-hmm.
Divide that by $15. So 133 million people need to ideally go see this movie. He could just give 133 million people $15 and we could just get lunch. But no, we get Avatar 2. It's okay. It's all right.
It's a little bit better than lunch.
It's a little bit better than lunch.
So, okay. So here's some of the hurdles that's already hitting.
Yeah.
For it. China in Beijing.
China.
Beijing. Beijing. I hope that wasn't me. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to say it like that. Sorry. Listen. In fairness to me, gang. Okay, that's where my head was. I'm sorry. Okay, so in Beijing, there has been like a major COVID outbreak. So they've kind of shut down a bunch of theaters. And I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but China's input on the global market is sizable. So I think for part one, 200 and something of the $1 million of the whole thing came from China, I believe, of the first time around. Because remember they re-released it.
Okay.
So there's that. You're not gonna have those numbers like that. Then it's 3 hours and 12 minutes long.
Okay, they better give me $15 for it.
The way you just, okay. You're like, what?
Oh man, what was that? Like The Irishman? It was like fucking 67 weeks. It was like 63 weeks long. No, I remember the joke. The joke was like it just kept getting longer and longer, like every time. No, I guess 3-hour movie. See, English or Western films have no intermission, and
this one needs an intermission.
Yeah, in the movie theater, give us 15-minute break.
Thank you. Yeah.
Go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like we know it's coming, so we can like plan for it. You know, like it's 15 more minutes, and we can all go to the bathroom and get a snack. We'll spend more money on snacks.
We'll spend more money. How have the theaters not thought of this? You guys make your money off the snacks.
Give us more time.
From other people, obviously, I always sneak food in, but that's besides the point. Like, you make your money off the snacks. What are we doing?
Because sometimes you still get a soda or something.
Yeah, maybe slushy. We'll see.
Yeah.
Slush it up.
If you got French fries, I'll buy. Sign me up.
Yes.
The iPick in Delray, I recommend. They got you get
Is
French
it crinkle
fry.
cut?
No, it's like the French fries with the extra coating on the outside with the fast fry,
So not steak fries, not.
They're a little thicker than shoestring fries. They're like a half an inch by a half an inch, Yeah. Well, but they have like the extra coating. They put like the cornstarch on the outside, and they're like double fried. They're good. You could get this curry ketchup.
Curry ketchup?
Yeah.
I have never heard that.
It's really good.
Okay.
Would recommend.
So that's.
And the iPick, you can get a
that's
booth.
something that I'm going to have to invest in now.
Yes.
Hold on. So, as I'm pulling it up right now, because right now it's Sunday and. Okay, let's be for real. You guys might not be seeing this until January, but just know this is at the time of this recording.
Yes.
Avatar dropped this Friday, and it's currently as of 10 hours ago.
Yes.
134 million pulled in North America.
Wow.
And it's at 435 million globally. So
Over one weekend?
is doing a thing. Yeah. We're talking, I think maybe like Wednesday to like Saturday. Because I know there was like early screening.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Wow.
So that's
magnificent.
That's magnificent.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't guarantee it's going to hit $2 billion.
Yeah, no.
It is a lot. There's a lot to.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's another thing: streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Like streaming is just.
I'll stream it. I might see it in the theater if it's still out after Christmas, I guess. Because I would go see it at the iPick.
Okay, so Dupree was going to take Taylor this past weekend, but then he was like, "Oh, opening weekend? Nah, I'm gonna do it next week." I was like, "Great," but then she kind of like cornered me, put me on the spot.
Yeah.
Cause her and her friend want to go see it like Thursday.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're like, please, or they want to go to the movie. They want to go to the movies.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. But then I realized what movie they wanted to see. And, all right, guys, listen. I was a fan of Avatar 1, all right? When it came out.
Yeah.
In 2000?
And one?
And one? Is that when it came out?
I guess.
Let's see. Do I have it here?
Avatar.
I know you guys are screaming at us right now when it came out.
Yeah.
You're at home with stuff in you. Okay, hush.
2009. I was way off. Yeah.
I was so off as well.
Yeah.
Why did I think I was still in high school when this came out?
I don't know.
Don't try to do the math on that.
Yeah,
Mind
wait
business.
a minute. No, this could be something different.
Hold on. This doesn't make sense. Hold on.
Could be like a re-release.
They did do a re-release. You are right. You are right. All right. When did Avatar come out the first time?
Avatar first movie.
Avatar.
It was
The Way of
2009.
Water is a 2022 movie directed by James Cameron, starring Sam Worthington.
Why are you asking Skynet?
Avatar.
Hold on. Let me see if it says it here. How is this not everywhere? Oh, hold on. No, you were right. You were right.
Back
2009.
in
2009.
Oh, wow. You released that December 18th, and this one came out December 16th.
16th.
Nice.
Yeah.
Noise.
Well played, Cameron. Well played.
Good job.
But, I mean, it's looking good, basically. They look like they're doing... Now, Cameron said this about the movie needing to break even this way. The studio didn't say that. So... he could be off on his numbers, but the amount of marketing...
It's saying 2.922 billion already. Box office.
No. That's the first one.
Oh.
No movie has ever.
Hey.
Like, we would literally have every single person would have had to go to the movies.
Damn. Wait a minute. So he's saying he spent $2 billion, though, this time? Because he only spent $237 million in 2009. It means he had to quadruple the budget to give us only 1 hour more
I
movie.
think that you're forgetting about marketing.
Yeah.
So, marketing is costly. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, here it is. Got the numbers right here for you guys. It says it costs $350 to $400 million to produce before marketing. It's opening up 13 years after the first Avatar. Okay, it felt like it was 20 years. I'm being honest.
No,
I'm all off on my numbers for Avatar right now. I'm all over the place. I thought it came out when I was in high school.
yeah.
Like, what am I doing?
I thought it was like 01.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one. Wow. Okay. So just a break. Okay, that had to have been him just talking out his behind.
That's just making people feel sorry for the poor rich white man. Go spend your money on his movie.
I think to break even, they probably
worked
just
so
need to
hard
crack
on.
$1 billion.
Yes.
Just to break even, they probably need to crack close to $1 billion, maybe, because if the movie itself is already $400 million, and then the marketing, which has been everywhere. Oh,
I just want him to go put that submarine back in the water and drive it around. He's got a submarine.
Did he get it specifically from when he did Titanic?
Yes. So he could go look at the Titanic. So we could get footage of the Titanic.
Which he did.
So just drive that thing around the bottom of the ocean for us. He did a little documentary about it. About, having the submarine.
I think I watched it in class, I think.
But, like, do another one. Like, powers for good.
Use powers
just
for
need
good.
to make money. Like, are we not entertained? Oh, no. Lisa. You want a nap?
Like the timing. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Do you need a napkin?
Bottom up. Okay. I just grabbed this. Okay. Sorry. It's just like it caused it to go down the like. I was drinking as you were saying it, so it went down the wrong pipe, and I was like, "Oh no, this is not gonna end well for me." Hold on. Okay. Woo. Water is life. Okay, so I'm guessing that you're not gonna see it in theaters.
No, well, I'll ask this very special lady if she'll go with me.
Oh, he's not talking about me, guys.
No.
I'm just nodding because I know who he's talking about. I'm smiling. Okay, so noted. And meanwhile, let's see if me getting conned works out for my daughter.
Word.
If we're still gonna go on Thursday.
Word. That reminds me, though, Aurora and I definitely want to go see Megan when it comes out.
Oh yes,
That looks good. I think we talked about that last time, but I
We definitely talked
definitely
about it.
want to reiterate. It looks good.
want to see it.
Want to see it.
Comes out next month, doesn't it?
Yep.
Ooh.
In Jan.
Okay.
So check that out for sure.
I cannot pass up an opportunity to see technology gone wrong.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
It's ingrained in me.
I enjoy it. I like to see. It's kind of like a survival movie for me. So it has that aspect.
Yeah.
And it has I have the ability to suspend my disbelief because it's a robot.
Yes.
And robots can mess up. And then AI is here. And everyone's thinking about it. So it's going to be a lot of, it's touching a lot of chords, which was a Wordle the other day. So check your word.
I didn't do today's ones yet.
Okay.
Did you?
Yeah.
You did it?
Yeah. I think
You sent it to me?
I think I sent it to you.
It's been a long day.
It's okay.
God. Are you sure? You're not confusing today with yesterday? I feel like you're confusing today with yesterday.
Yes, you are correct. You have until at least midnight tonight, I'm pretty sure.
The pressure is on.
Yes. It's literally, I just have to open my search bar and it's the first thing.
He does it to me too.
Yeah.
He does it to me too.
It's perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. It's the perfect game.
Okay.
You have 2 hours. 1 hour, 1.55 hours.
Okay.
Everybody, check your Wordles. Send us your results in the comments.
Oh, that would be amazing. Yes, please do.
Wordle. It's the
The
New
fun
York
game
Times.
that we do. New York Times.
Yeah, it's only the New York Times Wordle.
Yes.
Don't go to that fake Wordle.
We're
My
not
mom
doing
was doing a fake Wordle.
We're not doing the
It's
app.
full of ads.
No.
Don't do the app.
No.
You just go to the New York Times
There
Wordle.
it is.
Just type those 3 words in
Wordle.
and play some Wordle with us.
Wait, what 3 words are they typing in? Because you said...
New York Times Wordle.
Isn't that...
That's 4 words.
Okay.
4 wonderful words. 1 more than 3.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So, speaking of filmmakers, and let's talk a little bit about streaming. So, I think it's Damien Chazelle. All right.
I know who that is.
They are directors, writers, basically. They have a new movie coming out, Babylon.
Okay.
I saw the trailer for it actually when we go see the menu.
Yeah.
And it's covering like the 1920s.
Yeah.
In that crazy time of like movie making and things like that. With Margot Robbie in it. Brad Pitt is in it.
Nice. Here, let's watch
Tobey
the
Maguire.
Tobey Maguire. Babylon.
Yeah, written and directed by Damien Chazelle. So
Nice.
the thing is, they talked about their struggle to get this movie, not only made, but to get it in theaters. Because nowadays they're saying how, especially filmmakers have to like kind of fight to get their movie in theaters now, because they want to just throw everything on streaming.
Wow. Yeah.
Which is kind convenient, and I do benefit from streaming, but I do like going to the theater to experience movies. Something about the experience and the collective whole and as an audience, I think it does bring us together because all different types of people enjoy the same movies. And
people need to get out
yes,
and see the sunshine or the moonlight if you're going to see the movie at darkness. And
have conversations.
Just like go outside, like
socialize off of social media.
Just make the movies better.
Even though you're watching this on
even though you might be watching this on your phone or listening to it or on your TV maybe, but listen to us while on a walk as well.
Yeah. So getting a movie made, getting a movie greenlit and made is already a battle at almost every level. Whether you're an indie filmmaker or you're more established in the Hollywood system, you still have to pitch. You still have to, fight to get the money to get it made. It's just now there's an added layer. Now you have to fight to get it into the theater. Yeah. And show them it deserves to be there. Yeah. So one of the movie previews that I saw, my sister and I saw, which the name escapes me, sorry guys, but it's about this black French, I guess composer. Okay. During the time of the revolution type of thing, who was making music, and it's based on the untold true story. And I'm just like thinking about what you were talking about earlier about Dahmer and how many there's so many stories that's already been told on him. Like there are a million stories of things that people we've never heard of, people we didn't know about. There's so many other things that's happened to that we really don't need. Yeah. An 8th iteration of this or this. I don't want to say names because then I'll be a hypocrite because I still will watch the 8th iteration. I'm saying you don't have to make it. Anyway, yes. So that was something that I thought about. Like I've been hearing snippets of it, but now realizing, it must be hard these days to get something in. Like going back to Bros, that romantic comedy that featured 2 gay leads that bombed at the box office. That they took a chance to put it in theaters again in October though. Whatever. I'm not in those rooms. I don't know what's going on, but I probably wouldn't have chosen October, but that's besides the point. But like that adds to their argument of, well, this is why we should put things on streaming. What would have happened if they had done that with Get Out? Do you get what I'm saying? Like in Get Out, the budget was $5 million. It was a small movie. It was like it didn't come with bells and whistles. It didn't come with capes and supervillains and CGI masterpieces. Yeah. If they had that mindset, that movie could have gone straight to streaming. It probably would have gotten some okay, but it would not have done what it was able to do. Yeah. And also Prey, actually. I don't know if you watched that. New. Okay. Well, I don't know if you will watch it.
That was new Predator movie?
That's the new Predator movie. Yeah. But it's going back to I think the first Predator.
Okay. I would watch that movie.
Oh, okay. So okay. It was so good.
I would see it. Yeah.
It is on the level of the first Predator to me.
Nice.
Sick. So to give you that point of reference, well worth it. But they were going to just release it in streaming. They decided to release it in streaming. They should have released it in the theaters. Yeah. It would have done. Huh. Yeah. Good. It would have done. It would have. Because it did so well in streaming. Yeah. Oh, matter of fact, Smile, they were also going to release on streaming, but they did a test and it did so well on the test that they released it in theaters. And
Smile was really good. Yeah, we did watch that.
Yeah,
that was would highly recommend.
Woo, that is a one and done for me.
Yeah,
it's a really good movie.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so scary. It's so suspenseful.
It reminded me of that scary movie where the girl had to like sleep with people to like
follow.
Yeah.
Is it follow or unfollow?
Or It Follows.
Oh, It Follows.
Yes.
Yo, that movie was good.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that movie was good.
But it kind of reminded me of that. But because
it jumps.
The smile goes to the next person, and you just have to like.
But
give it to them.
What I will say,
I was like, all right.
But there's a chance.
I like the movie. The movie is great.
There's a chance with It Follows.
Yeah.
Smile. Nah, it's alright.
Word.
Unless you violently, like, off somebody else in front of somebody else to pass it on to them, you're done for.
Yeah.
And then what kind of life do you have anyway? You end up in jail like the dead buddy. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, so the thing is like trying and then not only it making it to theaters, but how long is it gonna be in theaters? Because things are getting dropped on streaming so much faster now as well. Because before a movie gets released, and when I say before, again, people, let's go early 2000s, 2010 maybe, a movie gets dropped in the theaters. Depending on how well it does in the theaters, it may end up being there for 2 to 4 months. And then it gets sent over to distribution, and you don't even have the opportunity to buy it first sometime. So it was essential to see it within that time frame in that while it was in the theater, so that you also didn't miss out on conversations and things that get spoiled for you, because you wouldn't have the opportunity to see it for a while until it came to home video or things like that. But now with streaming, it's literally like out the theater on Monday, available on streaming Tuesday. So the incentive to try to catch it in the theater is gone.
Yeah.
It's gone or it's greatly minimized.
Release it the same day in theaters, the same day as streaming, and you're like, why do I leave my house?
What are we doing?
Just make a sandwich and sit down and.
I benefit from streaming. I do appreciate it, but there are some movies that, like, I don't care if it's going to be available in a month on streaming. I want to see that movie in the theater.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm glad I saw Smile in the theater with a group of with people, because like I gotta say, horror movies in theaters, watching it with people, like that's kind of fun when you're not the only one screaming. Yeah. So, yeah, that's my little 2 cents on that and what we were talking about with that thing.
The question of the week.
Question of the week.
Yeah.
All right. So again, guys, it is. Was it Countdown? I forgot how the song goes. I messed it up. I forget how the song goes. Okay. Anyway, it is now time for our question of the week. And it is about the year, because we're ending the year. So, that being said, what has been your favorite film of 2022? And as always, we asked our listeners, watchers,
fans, our friends,
and friends,
colleagues,
associates, yeah.
Well-wishers.
You know what?
And the naysayers.
There was some well-wishing and naysaying.
All right. Yeah. This is the freedom that we have to have conversation and dialogue.
Because sometimes...
Dialogue. Number one conversation.
Thailand.
Best 5 conversations to have.
Thailand.
Thailand.
Those who know.
Yeah, that was before memes were memes. That was something.
That would have been a great meme.
That would have been.
That would have been a great meme.
We still bring it back. They still have Diddy's making the band, right? They still do that?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
How many did they do?
No.
I mean, like you're right. I think you're right, but like, how many did they do though? You know?
That's a good question. That's a very good question. I know for a fact I ain't follow all of them.
Yeah, I only saw the first one, or second one, and second one.
And then most of my memories are from the Dave Chappelle sketch, where he comes in right on the dude's back, and he's like, "All right."
It was 12 seasons, 142. See, I knew because I saw one like not recently, but it was like whoa. Or like
12?
they replayed something.
12 seasons?
09 was 2000 to 09. So it was 12 seasons, and they basically pushed out 2 seasons almost every 6 or 8 months or whatever. Or they pushed out a season every 6 to 8 months or something. Probably every 10 months because it's not even 10, not even 12, not even 10 years.
If you had asked me...
4 iterations, 3 seasons each.
I would have probably said, I don't know, 2 or 3 seasons.
2 or 3 seasons.
Thailand.
Because he, like, he made people fall in love with these people, and then he, like, just said, where do you all live? And then the places that had the most people, he just put concerts there for all these artists. He just made the monies. Making the money.
I think. Okay. Did any of them really pop off though? I know there was like a group, like the group of the 5 girls or something.
I have no idea. That's an even better question. That I don't recognize one of these people. Even the Dylon guy is indistinguishable. I guess.
All right.
Just kept recycling a lot of them for.
Whoops.
But there you go.
All right. Well, let's see what you all said. And for those of you who are interested in being a part of our question of the weeks and having us read these, you can follow us on our IG, Real Movie Lovers, Facebook, and now we have a community tab on our YouTube channel that where we will post it as well, so you can answer there. Nice. All right. So, as far as the favorite 2022 films, Lydia, she gave us 2. She says The Batman and The Good Nurse, which I heard about The Good Nurse.
Okay.
I think it was a Netflix movie, original. Right. Jessica Chastain was in it, and Eddie Rain, I think, or something like that. Basically, it is based on the actual story of a male nurse, who was giving patients insulin.
Okay.
Who didn't need it.
Okay.
And he ended up killing, like, I think hundreds of people. Yeah, so I saw the gist of it. I saw the trailer, and I was like, I'm going to Fahad this and bow on out.
Okay. Understandable.
How Dahmer was too much. That, like, I'm like, too much right now.
Jeez.
Yeah. And the fact that, like, he got away with this, I'm sorry.
For that long.
Because a part of it was the fact that hospitals just kept sending him away. They didn't want to deal with
the repercussions and consequences of accountability.
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks, medical system.
All right. So there's that. Oh, you're going to love this. Pulp Culture It Is on IG. Hey. Yeah. They said RRR.
RRR.
which I watched.
Nice.
Because Wayne,
Yeah.
he told me, he said, Lisa, it's on Netflix. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta watch it. I even told you, I was like, Fahad,
Yeah.
I know it's got a couple musical things in it. I was like, if you could just fast forward those, it is so worth it. It is so worth it. Like, there's a few songs. Like, I'll watch it with you.
Yeah.
And I know when they're coming out. I'm like, okay, let's fast forward this
Right.
so we can skip over it. And then obviously we don't watch the very, very end because it's a big number. And but everything around it, it's amazing. The story, dude, it had everything. It had everything.
I can watch it. I will give it another put in the rotation.
It had everything.
I'll put it in the rotation. My mom told me it's like a South Indian movie, and they're more like violent in those movies, apparently.
Yes.
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 So I'm intrigued in the level.
Mm-hmm. It opens up with the little girl singing, but not like a number. Like she's just singing in the scene.
Okay.
So I'm telling you that so you don't skip over it because it's essential.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
But this is a regular song she's singing, no dancing, no nothing.
All right.
She just.
All right.
I'm looking out for my dogs. I'm looking out for my dogs.
Yeah. Yes.
Let me know. Like I will try to watch it with you. It's that good.
Yeah.
It's that good.
Nice.
And every time you thought it, like you had it, another surprise, another twist. And I'm like,
All right.
how? What?
All right.
We're like you're almost like, well, where are we going from here?
Yeah.
And then they would be like, don't worry, I got you. All right. Sigmund Cinema, Eric. He says everything, everywhere, all at once.
Huh.
Which did you get a chance to watch that?
Nope. I seen the trailer for it on Netflix. Looked very interesting.
It was.
Nice.
It was like a multiverse type of
Yeah.
thing, like different universes. And
Okay.
like there's even a universe where they have hot dogs for hands,
Okay.
and it sounds silly,
Yeah.
but every universe, even that one, was saying something and had a purpose. Like it was
Okay.
crazy. It was a very interesting movie.
Yeah.
And it the way it was shot, like if nothing else, watch it for the way it was shot.
Okay.
If nothing else, like the story is great. All
I'm
right.
into that. Cinematography.
Yeah, he is. Movies we love. Bart. The Batman.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. So, lovely Laura, The Woman King.
Excellent choice.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent choice.
Anthony says Violent Night, which we just saw the trailer on the last episode.
Yeah.
That was he says that was one of his best ones.
Nice.
And he also said The Woman King.
Excellent.
So that was good. That
Excellent.
was good. Justina says Doctor Strange 2.
Nice.
Multitude of Madness.
Excellent.
Or Multiverse of Madness, something like that.
Excellent.
Dupree says Top Gun Maverick,
Nice.
which was I gotta tell you,
Yeah.
better sequel than the first one.
All right.
I'm sorry, it's the sequel trumps
All
the
right.
first one. Like it's really good, guys.
I still gotta watch it, but I'm not against watching it. I'll watch it.
Did you watch the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. From one 80s nostalgia to another.
Yes.
You can trust this sequel.
Uh-huh.
They did not
All right.
destroy.
Okay.
They added.
Okay. Good. Like what they did to Independence Day 2 or whatever.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah. It's okay. All right.
The minute that Will Smith said he wasn't doing it or
Yeah.
he wasn't available,
Yeah.
guess what? It doesn't come out then. What do
Yeah.
we like?
Just don't make it anymore.
Whatever.
It's okay.
Von Kurt says The Woman King.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so a lot of Woman Kings. And Drea says The Batman, but she hasn't seen Wakanda Forever yet.
Okay.
All right, so full disclosure, guys. I didn't really like The Batman.
Okay.
I didn't hate it.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as no, I'm sorry. I'm still with Michael Keaton and Christian Bale.
Yes.
Though their Batman stories were done.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, I like some of the casting for the Batman. I just the way it's done. Maybe I give it
Dinner time.
dinner time. The way it's done, I don't know. I'll try it again. I'll get another chance. I'll get another chance. All right. So, that being said,
Yo, I have to say it was Nope. Like, just the way they did the night shots and the alien. I love alien movies. And, like, the way they made the alien.
you know they didn't film it at night, right?
Right.
Right.
But
I mean,
like,
obviously you know that. Yeah.
yeah. Like, it's just...
That was surprising when I found that out.
It was very dope how they made all that fun stuff happen and they made it look just I was just very impressed with the whole story, and then the way the alien was hiding was very unique, and
Oh my god.
I appreciated the whole thing. Like, I just couldn't take my eyes off of the screen.
That
I just like
when that clerk pointed out, was it the clerk or was it whoever pointed it out? That cloud never moves.
yeah. It's just like, oh my god, what's happening next? You know, like, what is, like, I really love Jordan Peele's storytelling ability, and I really love all his movies that he's been making, and I'm just happy to see him making movies, and it's awesome to see the progression of, from going, doing comedy into doing serious, scary movies now, and like,
Yeah.
it just also, like the timing of comedy and the timing of scary movies, they've got to be almost kind of similar. So like, his pacing is just real great, and you just want to keep watching the movie, and you just want to see where it goes next.
And then if you watch some of his Key and Peele sketches, they incorporated horror in there. So yeah, he's definitely been a horror fan. And he said all his horror movies would have black people in them.
All right.
And I appreciate the way that he's done it.
Nice.
Which, like, and what I mean, and this is no knock to, like, the 80s slashers, because obviously grew up on that, bread and butter. It was just like...
The black person dies first.
The black person dies first. And, like, nobody...
Even in nowadays movies, if there's 4 white people and, like, 1 Asian and a black person, it's the black person dying first. Or second.
Yeah, I remember LL Cool J making it through Deep Blue Sea and H2O, Halloween H2O, and I was just like, huh.
Nice.
He must have negotiated that.
He's like, I don't freaking die in this. All right.
So, that is a good answer. Nope, that is good.
Yeah, like, I really loved Woman King. It's well made. The story was really cool. The historical stuff, like, that was really good. Like, I watched Bullet Train or whatever. Like, but I've watched all these YouTube videos and stuff like that. But like, I see Nope on Amazon Prime right now, and I'm like, I will give them $4.99 to watch it again. Like, I'll happily watch that movie one more time and really enjoy it again.
Really enjoy it. So, I actually am going to say The Woman King for me. When I consider, one of the things that I consider when I say something like, as far as, what's the best movie, is it a movie that I can watch more than once? Can I come back to it? Okay. Can I appreciate it?
Yeah.
And Woman King was one of them. Obviously, Nope is one of them.
Yeah.
To be fair, currently all of Jordan Peele's movies outside of Keanu, 'cause I never actually watched Keanu.
Okay. Keanu's good.
Oh yeah, I just never watched it.
Okay. Yeah,
but like, I'm just thinking for the ones that I've watched, all his horror ones. I can come back and rewatch those.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
So yes, Nope is high up there. But as far as the Woman King, I think because of like the story and how it was done, and just the sheer like the acting, and like you're in it with, you're like, oh gosh, what's gonna happen next? Like like it's I guess it's along the same lines of like that tension that So for me, I have to put Woman King above Nope.
Okay.
As far as like that, but yeah, that's
nice.
So for you guys, we still want to know.
Yeah.
What do you guys consider the best movie of the year, 2022? What like tickled your fancy?
Yes. What made you, think twice about what you just saw? Like that scene from The Boys, the first episode of the season, whatever the newest season. Like, what made you reconsider your entire life up until that point?
Was that this year?
Yeah, that was this year too.
God.
It wasn't the best movie I saw, but
How does this year feel long and short at the same time?
They just squeeze it all in to this 12 months.
Okay.
This measly 12 months.
Thank you for the heads up about that, because I was able to give the heads up to Dupree.
Yeah.
Because something like that, he needs to be walked into.
Oh,
he needs to be
Jesus
told.
Christ.
So I said, hey, according to
Fahad.
Fahad.
It just like the whole thing just unravels, and you're just like, what?
What the
fuck, yo? Definitely go check that out, The Boys. I give my seal of approval.
If you are not a fan of gore,
Yeah, avoid. Or, understand we warned you.
Yes.
That's it.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Buyer
go for
beware.
One. Yeah. Buyer beware.
Exactly. Caveat emptor.
Second, side note, I can't wait for season 2 of Severance.
Oof.
I cannot wait.
Yes.
I cannot.
So excited.
Wait. Thank you for telling me about that and putting me on.
Yes.
I can't wait.
I'm still paying you, Apple. All right. You raise the price?
Oh, wait. What did Peacock just drop? A movie just dropped on Peacock.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Or a movie I wanted to see. I can't remember.
Okay.
I guess it wasn't that important.
All right. So
Whoops. All right. Ooh. New trailers.
Yeah, Spiderverse and Scream 2.
6.
Oh, wow. My eyes, they do deceive. My eyes. Yo, today I was reading a text message from Aurora that said, because I had just sent her a message after she said, oh, we moved the old couch out, and, because they just got a new couch. And I was like, oh, so much space for activities, like Step Brothers quote or whatever. And her message to me a little while later was like, my card came, because her debit card, and came in the mail or whatever. And I was like so closed eyes, as Big ZD. I thought she said my card game, ! And I was like, which card game?
When?
What card game are you playing?
All right. What I've noticed is that if I hold something too close, I have trouble.
Yeah.
Like right now I'm fine.
Yeah.
But if I have my contacts or my glasses on.
Yeah. It's been happening a little bit more lately. So I've just been doing eye training. You focus on something close by, and then you focus on something far away. Close by, far away, because your eye is a muscle. You can work it out.
But I already have like 20 negative 400 vision.
Oh, man. But you could try.
Okay.
You could do eye workout.
Okay.
And it was mainly because I wasn't paying attention. And I was reading it very fast, and my eyes were very slanty. And I was, I am Asian.
Yeah.
So, like.
Oh, my gosh.
They were just more Asian than normal. So they were extra
So I remember.
Extra Asian.
I remember actually when Taha said that,
Uh-huh.
and I looked at him, and he was like, "Lisa, Asia." I was like, "Oh," and I said, "Whoops!" Like, you guys have to understand, I had public education, and geography isn't my strongest.
It's all good. It's weird, Asia, because then there's some like, white-ish people that are there too, and then some of them are
Just like
brown.
white Africans.
And then there's white Africans, and like, so let's just all be from Earth, guys.
We are, well,
Yes.
allegedly.
Some people are
we
like,
are
nah.
from Earth.
Some people from not around here, they're just like, no, we're not around. I'm too good for this Earth. I gotta go to Mars. Talking to you, Elon Musk.
Noted.
Yes.
Okay. Let's
right.
let's dive in.
What's the first one?
Spiderverse 2.
Spiderverse.
Into the Spiderverse 2.
Mm-hmm. Spiderverse. Into the
These are
Spiderverse.
so good.
They're delicious. They definitely give me my Cheetos puffs fix. I dig them. All right, this is it.
Here we go.
I'm gonna get a chip for this.
Ooh. Trouble in Spider Dice.
Nice.
It sounds like he's gonna be at odds with the other Spider-Man.
I'd go see that in the IMAX. I'm down for that.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking the kids.
Noise.
Riley loved that. Love Spider-Man.
Excellent.
So-
And then Scream 6.
6. And no, this will be the first Scream movie that does not have Naomi Campbell in it.
Wow. Okay.
Well, she wanted more money and they didn't want to pay her. She fudging carried this, whatever.
All right. Let's see. This one
Wednesday. Okay, I know her. I know she's more than just Wednesday.
looks- Word. All right, I think this is the one.
Official teaser trailer. Ooh.
Nice.
Don't tell me they had her survive in 5, only to kill her in 6. March. Wow.
That was a super teaser.
That was a super teaser.
All right, let's watch one more.
You think it's different?
Might be a little different. No, you're right. It's the same. That's the same. All right, I'll watch this one.
Did you watch the last one?
Nope.
What's the last Scream that you watched?
2 or 3.
Oh my gosh. Wait, 2 or 3? So you're not sure which one?
Not sure.
Okay. 3 was the one where it was in Hollywood. They were on the film set making the Stab movie.
Yes.
So you watched 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So you did not watch 4 or 5.
No.
4 was pretty good.
Nice.
It was good. I was surprised. I was like, oh, okay.
All right.
Pretty good. Like it.
You're right.
Like it. Killer, didn't see it coming. Didn't see it coming.
Okay.
Even if, never mind, I'll be quiet. I recommend 4 if you want.
Nice.
And then 5 was pretty good. 5 wasn't as good as 4 to me. It was okay, and it introduced you to pretty much everyone you see in 6.
Okay.
All right, so there's that. Definitely watching those 2 movies, obviously.
Nice. Yes.
Oh, and I know that I saw this title, this headline, and I was like, "Ooh, gotta talk about it." I know Fahad would definitely want to talk about it.
This New York to ban animal sales at pet stores in 2024. Congratulations, New York, for not being pieces of shit. Good job.
Yeah, it's the friendliest place on earth.
Is it New York State or New York City?
Oh, let's find out.
Okay.
Let's find out. Okay, so it seems that it is the state.
That's great.
So it says that pet retailers are set to be barred from selling dogs, cats, and rabbits in the state of New York in 2024 under a new law that would be designed to stop the supply of animals from like puppy mills. So they said that it will help protect like animal welfare and clamp down on abusive wholesale breeders. Now, New York isn't the only one. Apparently, California, Illinois, and Maryland, they have similar bans on those type of sales. Nice. They don't go into detail on like but so they want the law to help pet stores like work with like animal shelters to try to encourage adoptions and things like that.
Adopt, don't shop.
There it is. As expected, there's some pushback.
Yeah.
And their reasoning, let's see. Okay, so their reasoning is that this would allow unethical breeders to flourish in the black market and make it more difficult to obtain a pet. Because according to this, ending the licensed and regulated local pet stores, you will remove the people who vet breeders, ensure the health of newly owned pets with established veterinarians, and blah, blah, blah.
That's just a bunch of nonsense.
Now, the number of pet stores in the state, which has been on the decline, stands at around 80, which is much less than I thought it was. And coincidentally, there used to be like a pet store.
Like every town, probably.
Yeah, like even Coral Springs had one, like where you go in, and I haven't seen it in years. Like it's done. Like the only thing that they have is like like pet supply, pet supermarket type of thing. Yeah. So I mean, with anything, it would change something. There's good and bad with everything. But at this point, you have to weigh your options.
Yeah,
what's
and
better?
It'll make it illegal for breeders to breed the animals. That's it. That's just because 4 of them are healthy, 1 of them sick, and they just put it down. They don't give it a chance. They don't have the money to just give all of them the shots. If the runt doesn't make it, they just fucking put it down. Maybe it gets up for adoption. Maybe it's given away or something like that. Or
maybe.
If it's lucky.
Yeah.
So it's just too many animals being made for no reason to go into neglectful situations.
I know I've mentioned this before. I'm trying to remember what it was called. It was like a reality show. So I watched it when I was younger. It was about, I guess, animal cops.
Okay. Yeah. I've seen it on like Animal Planet or Discovery Channel.
Yeah, years and years ago was when I used to see it.
It was like the Villa Lobos, the House of Wolves lady. I remember her. She had she would hire ex-cons to help her.
Oh, well, that's different.
It was like a pit rescue, something like that.
Oh, okay. There's pit rescue.
Yeah.
This one was like just all
animal control
officers.
Go and,
and some of the state of some of these animals, you were like, it was deplorable, and you were like, oh wow, like this person is just, they're probably gonna get off with a warning or a fine or just have the animal removed. And in some of these, I'm not advocating for them to give them the electric chair or anything, but there should be a larger consequence. There should be a larger consequence for the level of abuse that I was seeing. So Oh man, like there was
Animals are not property.
one where it was like a dog who had been left in the yard, and he was so covered in ticks. It was crazy. But they managed to like it showed them rescuing him, removing all of the ticks and taking care of him, and then like later on you got to see, so that technically had like a happy ending for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, something that I was just like,
So many millions of animals that are just
like they would have been better off if you just let them go and go. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they would have been better off.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there's that.
It's good to hear. Thank you for putting that on the docket to talk about. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. I'm glad. All right, let's talk about a tech trade group that's suing California. The entire state of South California is getting sued by a tech trade group to halt a children's online safety law.
Yeah. Explain that one to me.
Interesting.
Right? Capitalism. This California Age Appropriate Design Code Act, it will require many online services to install sweeping safeguards for minors, including protecting children from potentially harmful content and turning off friend finder features that could enable adult strangers to contact young people, because that's a real thing. So apparently the trade association Net Choice, which I believe is, where did I see it? Yeah, it includes Amazon, Google, Meta, TikTok. Surprised. I'm not. They're suing the block of the law before it's scheduled to take effect in 2024. So, I'm sorry. It includes Pinterest and Google, which owns YouTube and Meta. So in case you guys didn't know that. They're basically saying that the law would harm minors and others by hindering their access to free and open online resources. Agree to disagree.
It's funny. I thought there was like a breeze, and I was like, "Oh, the cat." Who's in there? So yeah, this tech trade group basically is just trying to make it seem like, oh, kids won't have access to stuff, when in reality they just want to make it able so they can get more ads out to people, probably. And
Absolutely. And their concept of it hindering their access to free and open online resources, that's what online libraries are for.
Yeah. I need a friend finder.
Thank you.
Or I need access to a friend finder
No.
to go use an
No.
online library.
Exactly. What did they gain from TikTok?
Yeah. Nothing. They lost.
Nothing.
Oh yeah.
I can argue with you that there are videos, tutorials on YouTube. You have an argument in that with me.
Yeah.
You don't have to argue with the TikTok.
No.
Or Amazon. Our Amazon. Like, no. What do they need from Amazon?
Yeah.
Where are they getting that money from? Not even that money anyway. Just saying. So as a parent of children, I obviously think that this law is a good thing.
Yeah.
I know that I'm looking at it surface level. I haven't dived deep into what that looks like, how it would be executed, what that means.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, because here, where did it say? Oh, they're like, that it would make them the responsibility of having to censor, like speech on the internet. We're not talking about adults' free speech. We're talking about children.
Yeah.
You cannot give me adult arguments for children. I'm sorry. I'm 100% for free speech, whether I like what you're saying or not. I think the line gets drawn. Who should have access to that speech that you are freely giving?
Yeah.
Children are impressionable. Their minds are impressionable. They're young.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, because so children's groups, parents, researchers, they've raised concerns that algorithms on platforms like TikTok and Instagram have promoted harmful content about eating disorders. True. Self-harm. True. Like, some of those TikTok challenges killed children.
Yeah.
They literally didn't make it.
Well, whoever made the NyQuil chicken deserved it. He deserved it. No, I'm just kidding. Nobody deserves that. I'm just saying.
That wasn't even the craziest one to me. There was one where they were like wrapping a belt around their neck to see how long they could to make themselves black out and then come to.
Oh, great.
And some of them didn't come to.
Oh.
It was crazy. So, wow. Now, this legislation was based on children's online safety rules that Britain already put into effect last year. So, once again, we're behind the 8 ball. Yeah. What are we doing? Now, in response to what Britain has put in place, YouTube had turned off default video autoplay for minors. And then apparently, Snap, TikTok, Pinterest, Instagram, Google has started to introduce new safeguards for younger users worldwide. So you have to put the heat under them, basically, force their hand. Yeah. Oh, it looks like you guys can safeguard. Yeah. It looks like it's not too much trouble. It's like it's possible. Yeah.
It's only when the money gets started to mess with, and they're like, oh, we'll protect your kids.
The only one who has, outside of Brianna, but she's she's 19. Her and Taylor are the only ones with TikTok. And Taylor just watches dances and songs all day because not all day, but you know what I mean. That's when she's on there. And Brianna checks in on her on that, and so do I because of that. Because Taylor she loves music, she loves dance. That's her that's her outlet. So, but yeah, the other three, no, and they're they don't really have a desire to be on TikTok, and I'm like, great, hold that thought, keep it, marinated it. So, yeah. So that's what's going on in the world. Got some cool things coming up for 2023. What, if any, are some goals or things that you're looking forward to working on or applying in 2023?
2023, just keep on trucking. Keep on trucking along. I'm going to do another investment.
Okay.
And that'll be 2 for me. And just try to make it to a point where I don't have to work if I don't want to.
Okay.
I have the power of the yes and the no.
Got it.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, that's basically it. Otherwise, everything else is great. I feel great. Life is good. Got red bottoms on.
Life is good.
Working on the weekend, as usual.
As usual. Yeah. Yeah.
Way up in the deep end, as usual.
You're correct, Sa.
Yeah. And what about you?
So, Brianna and I have been doing kickboxing the past couple of months.
It's awesome.
It's classes we've really started to enjoy them.
Nice.
So one of the things that I want to kind of work more on this year is my health and being more active because of busyness of life and this and that. I end up having to spend a lot of time behind a computer or, so this is actually a way to keep me active, incorporating more like healthy foods into my diet and, going from there.
Nice.
I'm going to be attending the next ABFF again.
Excellent.
Awesome. It was awesome.
Awesome.
So, and continuing to build NXG and getting like more established, getting more work, stuff for us to do. So, and finishing editing and releasing Zombie Chronicles Season 2.
Zombie Chronicles Season 2. Coming soon.
Yeah, because like, it was so funny because the writers are like, our writers from, they're like, oh, so we start in Season 3. Oof. I hear you. If you could just, I hear what you're saying. Yeah. I appreciate it. Yes. If you could just start taking notes on that for when we start diving into that. Let me finish getting this out first. So I hope to start actually writing Season 3 by the fall.
Oh, sweet.
So, which means my timeline for releasing Season 2.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. It's coming soon.
It's coming soon. It's coming soon.
Yeah.
Very soon.
Yeah, we choose the time, though.
We do choose the time.
We choose the time.
Yes.
Yes is in the nose.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
I get to choose them all.
Yeah. So, guys, I hope that you have a wonderful, or have had a wonderful Christmas, New Year's Eve.
Yes.
I wish nothing but good things for this new year for all of us. And yes. And I hope and pray for wonderful things, for a changing of the tide, honestly, in across the board. Housing, economy, people.
Health, wealth, and happiness.
There it is.
That's the one.
Health, wealth, and happiness. Bada bing.
Bada bing, bada boom. All right, you guys. Have a wonderful evening.
Yes.
Happy Christmas. Merry New Year.
Merry Christmas. Merry New Year. Bye. Merry New Year.